So, excuse me po, accept daw po yung iba, sir.
Okay, let's start. Okay, so last time we discussed about the cylindrical coordinate system where we relate our rectangular coordinate system axis XYZ into cylindrical axis, which is the rho, phi, and the z. So, and we found out that the common point between the two coordinate axes will be the z will be the same for both rectangular and cylindrical. So for today, we're going to discuss about the third coordinate system, which is the spherical coordinate system or the SCS. Then next week will be the problem solving in the conversion of axes from rectangular to cylindrical, rectangular to spherical, and vice versa. Okay? So alongside with the rectangular coordinate system and cylindrical coordinate system, so a spherical coordinate system is also considered as a tool, okay, in the interpretation of point system in electromagnetics. Actually, most of the parameters that is described in electromagnetics are expressed in spherical coordinate system. So ito yung pinakagagamitin talaga natin. It is a common coordinate system used in the analysis of charges. Okay, after this, we're going to analyze charges, the electric fields, intensity, and
Sir,
other in space. Yes?
excuse me po. Pa-accept daw po. Si ang iba po.
Iba ba sila nakapasok? Nakatagil naman ito. Bakit di sila nakapasok? Okay na.
Opo sir, thank you po.
Okay, so on this particular module, the student will understand the concept of vector analysis in spherical coordinate system. Okay, so ito na yung pangatlo, no, na gagamitin natin. Then after this will be the calculation of all the coordinate axes. Okay, so madali lang ito. So same with the cylindrical. So di ba, yung rectangular, i-describe siya in terms of x, y, and z. So ito din yon. So that would be x component, the y component, and your z component. Then kung mapapasin natin yon, ang mabubuo nating figures sa rectangular coordinate system are the rectangular parallelepiped or yung box. Sa cylindrical, ang mabubuo nating figure doon will be cylinder. Dito, spherical, kasi sphere yung mabubuo nating figure. Okay. So this is the first octant, no? So, kumbaga, 1/8 of a sphere, ito yung pinag-aaralan natin. So pwede din naman yung access natin sa second octant, sa third octant, sa fourth octant, and so on. Okay. So i-describe natin yung ating spherical coordinate system now in terms of r, theta, and your phi. Yan ngayon yung coordinate natin. R, theta, phi. So yung x, y, and z natin, we need to convert that into an r, theta, phi coordinate. Paano yung r, theta, phi coordinate? So, ito yung ating x, y, and the z. Malinaw sa atin yun. Then, example, andito yung ating particular point. Andyan yung ating point. Paano natin i-describe yon? So, yun na nga. In terms of r, theta, and the phi. So, mapapasin natin dalawa yung ating angle. So that is the theta, naka-expression in terms of degrees, and the phi, that is also in terms of degrees. So nasaan yung mga coordinate na yan? Okay. So the R actually is your magnitude in terms of x, y, and z component. Yung common natin dito will be the phi in spherical will be the same sa phi in cylindrical. So, di ba, sa ating spherical, sa ating rectangular, at saka sa cylindrical, ang common nila ay z coordinate. Dito sa spherical at cylindrical, ang magkamukha sa kanila ay phi na angle. Yung angle phi in spherical will be the same as angle phi in cylindrical. So, ito yon, common naman siya doon sa dati natin. So, ang hahanapin natin ngayon will be the R and the theta. Okay. Nasaan yung ating ranges na to? Okay, so kung i-describe natin yan, okay, so in spherical coordinate system, it is expressed in terms of R, theta, and the V. The R is a point known as to be the radius of the sphere taken from the distance from the origin along the point. So, ibig sabihin, yung radius ng ating sphere is actually your R. So, kung halimbawa, ito yung ating point. Ayan. So, this is our, mula sa point na to is also the radius. Mula sa dito, papunta dito is also a radius. Mula sa point na to, papunta din is also a radius. So, kaya ito, sinasabi natin R. So, this will be the R. Yung from this point to that origin, to that point is your R. Kahit dyan, R din yan, lahat na yan. Kasi radius naman experience. Okay? So, ito yung sinasabi. Yan ang isang component natin na R, yung kulay blue na to. Now, nasaan yung theta? Theta is taken from, okay, from x-axis papunta doon. Okay? Ayan. Okay, no, that is also the phi pala yan. So, the phi. So, taken from the x-axis going to that particular intersection. So, this will be your theta. The phi. And the theta is given from sa ating radius vector mula doon sa origin natin. So, that will be your theta. Okay, so, yung ating phi is measured from 0 to 360 degrees yan. Yung ating theta is expressed from 0 to 180 degrees lang. Kumbaga, kung ipo-project natin dito papunta dyan, yung ating axis, so our theta can be expressed hanggang doon. So kaya 180 degrees lang. Our phi naman can be expressed from this particular point, paikot, okay, hanggang sa makabilog ka doon. That this will be 360 degrees. Nakuha? So that is the restriction of the two angles in a spherical coordinate system. Again, kung halimbawa andito yung ating point, so the radius vector is actually your R. The angle taken from the x-axis going to this particular boundary will be your phi, and the angle that is taken from this vertical axis towards that radial vector is your theta. And the measurement of theta is from 0 up to 180 degrees. Then yung ating phi is from 0 up to 360 degrees. So that is the difference between the two angles in spherical coordinate system. Nasusundan? Nasusundan ba? Hello?
Opo, sir.
Symbol na
Okay.
yung theta tsaka.
Ano na?
Alin po ulit sa dalawa na yung theta tsaka yun?
Okay. Yung theta is taken from this c-axis papunta doon sa baba na to, yung blue. Yung blue na to. Kaya 180 degrees lang yan. Then yung phi is taken from this x-axis, pabaikot na ganon, that is whole 360 degrees. Nakuha?
Okay na po.
Tapos po yung R po, sir.
Yung R is from the origin papunta mismo sa point mo na to. Ayan. Kung mapapansin mo, that is also the radius of the sphere. Kahit saan ka kumuha, ito ay R din yan. Ito R din yan kasi that is the radius of the sphere. Kinuha natin yung point na to, that to be the point na concern natin. Kung kukunin yan papuntang origin, that is the same, the radius of the sphere. Okay? So, kung i-express natin yung point na to in terms of spherical, gano'n natin siya kukunin. Kunin na ang phi, kunin na ang theta, and that will be the radius or the radial vector. Okay? Next. Okay, so the R is a point known as to be the radius of the sphere taken at a point or at the distance from the origin going to the point. So yun yung sinabi natin. So the angular measurement is taken from along the C to a point is known as to be the theta. Yung sinasabi natin kanina. The third component of the spherical coordinate system is the P, which is the same as the angular measurement in cylindrical taken from the x-axis to y-axis. Okay? So, yun yung ating coordinate. Now, so meron tayong memorize na formula sa cylindrical, di ba? Meron din tayo dito sa ating spherical. Okay, if we're going to relate the rectangular coordinate system into spherical, so ibig sabihin, ko-convert natin yung x, y, z in terms of r, theta, phi. Ganyan yung arrangement na r, theta, phi. Ha? So, yung ating x is r sin theta cosine phi. Yung ating y is r sin theta sin phi. Then yung ating z is r cosine phi. Okay? Tandaan niyo yan. And is only given by the square root of x squared plus y squared. Ano to? Malaya na. X squared plus y squared plus c squared. Ayan. So, yun yung ating, So, that is the same as lang din nung point natin dati na kinukuha yung lahat ng points sa coordinate axis, then take the square and square root, that will be the radial vector. That is the same as this one ito. Then yung ating phi is the same as sa cylindrical natin, that is arc tangent y over x. Kung natatandaan nyo to, yan din yung nakaraan natin. Then, the phi is arc cosine z over square root of z over r. So actually, dito lang galing yan. Kung papansin mo yan, ito din yan. So kung kukunin mo yan, r theta, r cosine theta is equals to z. Diba? So divide natin yan sa r, divide natin sa r. So magiging cosine theta is equals to z over r. Eh since after lang tayo sa theta, inverse cosine of z over r. But r is ito. Diba? So magiging theta natin will be inverse cosine of z over square root of x squared plus y squared plus c squared. Yan. So yun din yun. So doon siya nakuha. So formula natin sa z is equals to r cosine theta. Nasusundan? So palagi nyo tatandaan na sa spherical, dinagdagan lang natin ng isa na component. Di ba? Dati ito, yung x is rho cosine phi, di ba? Then yung y natin is rho sin phi. Dinagdagan lang nito ng sin theta sa spherical. Kung natatandaan nyo. Kasi sabi natin, the x is related sa cosine, the y is related sa sine. So dinagdagan lang siya ng sin theta para makumpleto natin yung spherical coordinate system. Then the z is r cosine theta. Okay? Then this one will be the same as nung ginawa natin sa previous lesson. So ibig sabihin, you need to memorize this formula. Okay? Idagdag nyo na sa inyong memory bank yung formula na ito. Okay? So the transformation of vectors requires the determination of product. Accept daw. Okay. So the transformation of vector requires the determination of the product of the unit vectors in Cartesian and spherical coordinate system. Okay? So, ganun pa rin. Di ba? Ginawa natin, let's say, meron tayong vector G. So, yung GR natin, that is simply G dot AR. So, kung halimbawa meron tayong vector G, given in, let's say, AX plus AY plus AC. So the given vector will be a vector in rectangular. So kung kukunin natin yung vector in spherical rather, so pwede natin express din yung ating component na GR, AR, GP, AV, G theta, A theta. Okay? So, ganun din kamukha nung ginagawa natin nung nakaraan sa cylindrical. Kung kukunin natin halimbawa ang GR given halimbawa vector G, so that is G dot AR. Then yung GV will be G dot AP. Then yung ating G theta will be G dot A theta. Okay? Where this A theta, AV, and A theta, AV, and AR will be the unit vector in spherical coordinate system. Okay. So, ito yung transformation. Okay. Yung mga formula na sinabi ko sa inyo, ito lang yung i-memorize nyo dyan. Yan. Ito naman yung nagawa natin, di ba? Cartesian to cylindrical, ito yung formula natin. Kaso, kung mapapansin nyo dyan, ang notation niya dyan, R. So, palagi natin sabihin na in rectangular coordinate system, kailangan parang XYZ yung ating reference, no? Sa cylindrical coordinate system, that will be rho, P, Z. Then sa spherical coordinate system, that will be R, theta, phi. Sir, bakit dito yung phi niya, yung rho niya is R? Okay, i-change nyo na lang ito into a rho para hindi kayo malito. Kasi sa ibang book kasi, dinidescribe niya na R is rho. Pagka ganon, medyo malilito tayo. So, actually, this is not an R but rather a rho. Okay? And then, sa cylindrical to Cartesian, so this will be rho cosine phi. That will be rho sine phi. Nasusundan? And then, sa Cartesian to spherical, so that will be R, or maliit na R na lang, yan. And arctangent, yan, okay na yan. Arc 1 over Z. Okay? So actually, itong square root na to is rho over Z din yan. Pwede din yan. So tandaan nyo to, yaan, yaan, yaan. Yan lang ang tatandaan nyo sa table na yan. Then sa spherical, okay, so this will be R sin theta cosine phi. This will be R sin theta sin phi. This will be R cosine phi. Tandaan nyo rin yan. Then sa cylindrical, so this will be R. Okay. Okay. And this will be rho. This will be rho. This will be rho. And this will be R. This will be R. Okay? So, ang tatandaan nyo lang, yaan, yaan. The rest, hindi nyo na tatandaan ito. Kasi, kung kukunin pa unit vector, i-memorize mo yan, mahihirapan ka, masisira ulo mo dyan. Kaya, kukunin lang natin itong principle na to. You don't need to memorize this transformation. Okay? So, ang kailangan mong i-memorize ay yung unang component na to, o unang portion na yan, which is na-discuss naman natin nung nakakaraang araw. Okay? You don't need to memorize this unit vector component kasi magre-rely na lang tayo dito sa dot product. Okay? Yung dot product kasi doon nang galing yung formula na nasa table. Nakuha. So, hindi nyo kailangan i-memorize itong unit vector na to at saka yung vector component. You don't need to memorize that because you can arrive on that particular answer using this principle, the dot product principle which we discuss next meeting. So, hiniwalay ko talaga yung transformation muna bago tayo mag-dot product para maliwanag talaga sa inyo yung concept. Okay. So on this particular summary of tables, you don't need to memorize the second and the third and the fourth column. Only the second column, that would be enough for you to answer all the questions related to conversion of coordinate axis. Okay? So example problem. So again, sa sample problem natin, kung mapapansin nyo, palaging ibinibigay ang spherical coordinate system papuntang Cartesian. Wala tayong Cartesian papuntang spherical. Why? Kasi hindi pa dinidiscuss sa inyo yung dot product. So once na natapos tayo sa dot product, that is the time we can answer problem involving Cartesian to cylindrical, Cartesian to spherical. Okay? So dito muna tayo for the time being. So example, given a vector in Cartesian coordinate that extend from P, so ang coordinate mo ay R is equals to 4, theta is equals to 20 degrees, then P is equals to 10 degrees, to Q, having the coordinate of R that is equals to 7, theta 120, and P is equals to 75. So for solution number 1, so ang given natin ay ano? So we have given a P. So that is R, that is given by 4, 20 degrees, and 10 degrees. So you need to convert that into rectangular coordinate system. Okay, paano natin ano yan? So that will be the R, theta, and the phi. So kailangan natin ng X, Y, and the Z coordinate. Diba? So, ang X natin, ang formula natin doon will be, ano sinabi doon? That will be the R sine theta. X is related saan? Cosine phi. So, ilagay nyo lang. So, what is R? 4. What is theta? Yung una, 20 degrees. Then, that will be cosine, 10 degrees. So, ano yung value ng ating X? So, what is 4 sine 20 cosine 10?
1.3473 po.
1.3473. Okay. Then your Y, ang formula natin doon, R sine theta. Related ang Y sa sine phi. So that would be equals to Y 4 sine 20 sine 10 degrees. So what is the answer?
0.24.
2.4, wala nang ano. Yan na yan. Todo na.
Ano sir, 4 nga pala. 0.2376.
2, 3, 7,
76.
6. Ayan. And then yung our Z is equals to R cosine theta. So your Z therefore will be 4 cosine 20. So what is your Z in the P?
Three point
3.7588.
3.588
po.
Okay? Therefore, our P now having the coordinate of 1.3473, we have 0.2376 and 3.7588. So that will be our P. For Q, so ano natin yung Q? So yung Q naman, ang coordinate natin will be, ano na yun? 7, 120, 75. 7, 120 degrees and 75 degrees. You need to convert that into Q, X, Y, and the Z. So for X component nito, that will be 7 cosine, sine pala. Okay. 7 sine 120 cosine 75. So what is your X? And your Y will be 7 sine 120, sine 75. So what is your y? And your z will be r, that will be 7. 7 cosine, that will be 7 cosine 120. So that will be your z. So ano yung x natin sa q?
3.6113.
Okay, how about your 7 sine 120 sine 75?
Sir, bakit po yung sa X ko po 1.569, no?
Okay, so tingnan niyo
Ano po?
mabuti, your calculator must be in degree mode. O, ano yung naka-degree ba kayo?
Opo.
Yes,
Yes po.
Ano yung tamang sagot?
1.569.
Ayun. So be careful ha. Baka kasi naka-radian mode kayo, mamamali kayo. Again, what's the answer? 1.569.
569.
Ganyan? 1.569. Wala nang kadugtong ha. How about the y? Seven sine 120 sine 75.
5.8556.
Again, 5.8556.
8556.
How about your z? 7 cosine 120.
Negative 3.5.
Negative 3.5. How about sa iba? Ganun din ba yung nakuha nyo?
Opo, parehas po.
Okay, so
Parehas po.
therefore your Q now will be equals to 1.569, 5.8556, and negative 3.5. Na ngayon, ang tinatanong, what is, ano daw? What give the vector in Cartesian that extend from P to Q? So, ibig sabihin, vector PQ. Kukunin mo ngayon ang vector PQ. Therefore, that is vector Q minus vector P. So, kukunin mo ang PQ, Q minus P. So, that will be 1.569 minus 1.3473. Anong unit vector natin? AX. Pagka rectangular. Then, plus Q to P, 5.8556 minus 0.23. 0.2376. Unit vector natin doon, AY plus. So the answer will be negative 3.5 minus 3.75. 88, then AZ. So what is your vector PQ? What is 1.569 minus 1.3473? 0.2217. 0.2217 AX. Then plus, what is 5.8556 minus 0.2376?
5.618.
5.618 AY minus, magiging minus na to, no? Negative 3.5 minus 3.7588. Negative 7 siguro. 7.
0.2588 po.
2588. Okay. AC. So that will be your final answer. O, ganun lang kasimple. Kamukha lang din ang ginagawa natin sa cylindrical. So, meron lang kayong susundan na formula. And you need to memorize that particular formula. Yes?
Naiba lang po yung formula.
Naiba yung formula, may nadagdag na sin theta, no? Sa x and y. Then magkakaroon ng value yung z kasi yung value ng z mo hindi na kamukha sa spherical. Okay? Ganun lang siya. And then,
Sir, parang po, ganyan lang din po.
paano?
Pag mga quiz po, ganyan lang din po yung mga problem.
Ganyan yung procedure. Okay.
Hindi ganyan yung problem.
Hindi ganyan yung problem. Ganyan yung procedure. Pero magbabase kayo sa ganyan. So, wag kayong mawawala sa procedure na yan kasi
Fundamentals.
basta fundamentals doon. Wala na. Yun ang gamitin nyo, hindi kayo magkakamali. Kahit ano pa ang ibigay. Halimbawa, ang coordinate ay kakaiba. Ilagay nyo lang dyan kung ano yung procedure na yan. Hindi kayo mawawala. Okay? So alam nyo na. Okay. Next. So, how far is it from A, that is R is equals to 110, 30 degrees, and 60 degrees, to B, that is 30, 75, and 125 degrees. Ano tinasabi na how far? Mr. Acuña, pag sinabing how far, A to B.
Parang distance, ganun po yung
Okay.
labas.
So, ang kukunin mo lang da actually is A vector magnitude. Yung magnitude ng vector mo. Di ba? Makukuha mo yung magnitude ng vector mo dyan. So, pag nakuha mo na yung vector mo, kunin mo yung magnitude yun. So, that is the magnitude of A to B. So, ganun pa rin yung principle. Kukunin mo yung vector AB. So, pag nakuha mo na yung vector AB, dagdag mo lang, kunin mo yung magnitude niya. So, that's it. So, ganun pa rin yung procedure natin. Ilagay natin dito yung A, 110, 30, 60, no? So, yung vector A natin, 110, ay, ano ba? Ano? Kalimutan ko na ganun. 110, 30, 60. Okay, 110, 30 degrees, and 60 degrees. Then yung ating vector B ay okay, 30, 75, 125. 30, 75 degrees, 125 degrees. So, ganun pa rin. You need to convert that into an XYZ. So, vector A having 110 sine theta cosine T. So, 60. So, what will be your X? 100. What is your X? Ilan?
27.5 po ako, sir.
27.5 lang. Ala ng decimal na iba.
Wala na po, sir.
Okay. How about your Y? So that will be 110 sine 30 sine 60. So what is your Y?
47.6314.
Okay, tama ba sa iba? Hanggang ngayon may pumapasok.
Opo. Yes po.
Okay. And then, our Z is equals to 110 cosine theta. 30. Ilan ang ating Z?
95.2628.
2628. So our for B, so that will be 30 sine 75 cosine 125. What is your X here?
Negative 16.621.
Yan. How about your Y? So that will be 30 sine 75 sine 125. Answer?
23.7372 po.
Okay, then last X, the Z, that will be 30 cosine 75. Your z is kami.
7.7646 po.
Yan.
Opo.
Okay, so hindi ko na chine-check yan na. Ayun na, bahala dyan. So your vector A now, having the coordinate of 27.5, 47.6314, and 95.2628. Okay, then your vector B, having the coordinate of negative 16.621, then that is 23.7372, and 7.7646. Ay, may pumapasok pa. Uwian na. Okay. Then, ang hinahanap is vector AB. Kahit kunin mo yung vector BA, ang tinatanong lang naman ay, magnitude lang naman. So, kunin natin ang vector AB. So, that will be vector B minus vector A. So, that will be equals to B minus A, 16.621 minus 27.5. So, that would be along AX unit vector plus, so that will be 23.7372 minus 47.6314 along AY plus, so that will be 7.7646 minus 95.26 or 28 along AZ. So what will be your vector AB? So what is negative 16.621 minus 27.5? Negative
44.21 po. 0.120.
ano, kuya?
Negative
44.121.
44.121.
Yan. AX. Minus, so 23.7372 minus 47.6314. Negative, ano yan?
19.8945.
89.45. AY. Then you have minus. So what is 7.7646 minus 95.2628? Negative.
Sir, 23 po. Mali po pala yung AY.
Ano?
Negative 23.
Ah? Ito.
Yung AY po, 23 po yun.
Negative 23.8945.
89.45.
Then, what is 7.7646 minus 95.2628?
Negative 87.4982 po.
82AZ. So, ang hinahanap lang naman ay distance or how far it is daw. So, kukunin lang natin yung magnitude ni AB. So, that will be square root of yung mga unit vector component. Negative 44.121 square plus negative 23.8945 square plus negative 87.4982 square. So the magnitude AB or the distance will be ilan? Answer?
$100.8639 po.
39 units. Okay? So that would be your final answer. Okay, so ganun lang kasimple. Yung ating spherical, you need to express first your vector in rectangular, then gawin ko ano yung ginagawa natin. Okay? So, anong catch? You need to memorize the formula for a transformation. Okay, and then, apply nyo yung ating principle.
Sir, pabalik nga po ulit. Pabalik po sa baba.
Baba?
Sir, pag
Bakit
po
may mali ba?
kumukuha po kayo ng answer, ilan po yung percentage ng difference po ng ina-answer?
Paano?
Pag sa final answer po, kunyari po, may difference po na ilang decimal po. Minsan po kasi
Okay lang.
hindi po na yung iba yung sagot.
Okay lang, basta malapit yung sagot ko, nire-recheck ko naman yan. So, minsan kasi merong ano yan, round up na doon pala sa sine cosine. So, mababago talaga. So, meron namang, sa canvas naman, meron namang, ano yun may plus or minus 2% yata. Depende sa bibigay kong parameters doon. Pero kung halimbawa, ang sagot nyo, let's say, halimbawa, sa sample dito, ang nakuha nyo sagot ay 100.5, ganon, 100.3. So, consider ko na yun. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, sino pa yung tatanong kanina? Yung nagpapabalik sa baba?
Okay na
Ano
po
yung
pala, okay
kailangan?
po pala. Tama po pala
Okay na?
yung na-calculate ko.
Okay, so may mga question pa kayo? So to summarize lang, spherical coordinate system has a rectangular component, like rectangular and cylindrical coordinate system. These components includes R, theta P, R, theta P. In order to interpret a system of points from rectangular coordinate system, rectangular cylindrical coordinate system, and spherical coordinate system, a conversion is needed with the use of conversion formula. So yung formulas na binigay ko sa inyo, tandaan nyo yun, no? So these conversions allow interpreting one coordinate system to another. Okay, so next meeting, we're going to discuss problem set that includes transformation of rectangular coordinate system vector papunta sa cylindrical at spherical.
Okay na.
So yun, medyo mabusisi yun. Pag ganun yung ating problem, magdadagdag tayo ng isang concept. Yung tinatawag natin na dot product. Okay. Without the dot product, hindi nyo siya masasagot. So kaya you must have an advanced reading about dot product and cross product of a vector. Question? May tanong ba? Medyo madali lang yung klase natin ngayon kasi na medyo kadugtong lang ng cylindrical yan, na iba lang yung formulas. Do you have any more question pa before we end this session? Okay, so tomorrow, I think, holiday. Okay, so okay lang sa inyo na magklase tomorrow kahit holiday? O may pupuntahan kayo?
Sir, wala po ako nung bukas. Wala ako bukas.
Huwag naman.
Pero okay lang po. I-record na lang naman po siguro nila po. Okay lang.
Or kung gusto niyo naman, magklase na tayo. Ngayon, may klase ba kayo after nito?
So matulog.
What do you want?
Meron po ata kay Sir Jason po.
Okay, so sige. So, baka kasi may magreklamo tomorrow pag nagklase ako. So, ayun, ganun talaga. So, but if you want, if you agree, so pwede naman din tayo magklase. Pero kung ayaw niyo naman magklase, okay lang din sa akin.
Sir, gaano po
So,
ba katagal? Alas 5 po ata yung klase kay Sir Jason.
Kaya nga, kung ngayon nga, magkaklase na tayo, magpahinga lang ng 5 minutes, then discuss, okay lang.
Para pong mas maganda yung gano'n kaysa bukas po. Para tuloy pahinga na po bukas.
Kayo, bahala kayo. What do you want?
Ako
Okay
po,
na
mas
kayo.
gusto ko po yung ngayon.
Sige.
Ang alas 5 nga lang po, sir.
Sige, awatin nyo ako ng 5 o'clock. So, sige, magpahinga muna ng 5 minutes. So, the same lang din yung ating link, no? Mag-re-entrance na lang kayo sa same link na binigay ko sa inyo na to. Okay? Kung wala nang tanong. Okay, mag-attendance po lang muna. Attendance.
Eh,
Bago
ba yan?
magkalimutan.
At
Okay, open ang cameras.
ang galing ko lang ng camera.
Okay, so sino ano? Sino ba yun? Si Acuna. Kung anong Indiano ko pala eh. Okay.
Sir na, wala.
Pinesa. Magano ka? Magano.
Sige po, sir.
Dalawa.
Okay,
Send mo sa group.
welcome. 1, 2, 3. Dalawa po ba ulit, sir?
Dalawa.
Aba. 1, 2, 3. Okay na po, sir. Thank you.
Okay, so sige guys. So, coffee break muna mga 5 minutes. Then, same link lang din ang pupuntahan nyo. So, discuss na natin yung discussion for tomorrow para wala nang klase tomorrow. Okay? Thank you. Bye.
Thank you po, sir.
Thank you po, sir.
Sir, pero pwede rin po hindi na mag-leave.
Okay lang.
Okay po, sir. Thank you po. Hindi ko na stop ko na ba ito?
Shoutout po kay Eric Lucas.
Shout out.